Hermes is an iconic luxury French fashion house instilled with history and heritage. Their beloved silk scarves are rich works of art, and their extravagant leather handbags are considered the ultimate fashion status symbol. Hermes is one of the only high-end luxury fashion houses that are still privately owned. No luxury fashion house name reverberates all around the world such as Hermes does. The French fashion house has been for decades a brilliant, prized, innovative and revolutionary leader in the fashion industry. Welcome to Creme De Luxury, the place for an exceptional luxury lifestyle. Hermes today specializes in luxury goods, from accessories, fragrances to ready-to-wear products, but most importantly, they specialize in some of the world's most expensive handbags. The story behind the iconic Hermes brand is not all razzle and dazzle. Hermes were renowned for producing high-quality equestrian goods, and it is said humorously that the horse was their first customer. Thierry Hermes was born in 1801, the son of a French immigrant father and a German mother. He was born in the town of Krefeld. Aged 27, Thierry and his family relocated and moved to the fashion capital, Paris. Thierry set up a harness and bridal workshop in Pont-Audemer, a little north of Paris. There, Thierry Hermes began his professional career as a harness craftsman, mastering the craft of leather making. 1837 was the year that changed everything, and Thierry established and created the House of Hermes, not knowing that a century later his name would become a coveted luxury fashion brand. Thierry then opened a workshop creating wrought bridles and harnesses for carriages on the Grand Boulevard. It wasn't long before Hermes was recognized for his innovations and his excellent workmanship, crowning him as the best craftsman in Europe, as he provided exquisite equestrian riding supplies to European aristocrats. Their customer base included the stylish Parisian and European noblemen and royalty, including Napoleon III and his Empress Eugenie, and many other echelons of the highest order, from kings, princes and presidents all over the world. By the time Thierry died in 1878, the House of Hermes was an equestrian outfitter par excellence, and they boasted a distinguished and devoted clientele. Moving his father's enterprise to 24 Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré, where it still remains today. It was not till the 1880s where Charles-Émile and his sons introduced saddlery to the array of products. Here, Charles-Émile was a skilled artisan saddler and extended Hermes' fame across the globe, through Europe into Russia, North Africa, Asia and eventually the Americas. Adolphe and Émile Maurice, Charles-Émile's sons, took over the business and renamed the business Hermes Frères, or Hermes Brothers. In the 20th century, by 1919, the sales of horse harnesses and equestrian equipment were in decline. Hermes knew this was an opportunity to redirect their business focus, so 3 years later, Hermes further added to its product range, incorporating accessories for women, including silk scarves and other leather handbags in response. This change was a monumental success, and shortly afterwards, new stores were opened worldwide. The first Hermes bag, made in 1990s, was the Hutte à Courriers, which was used to carry saddles, and in 1922, Charles' son, Émile Maurice, created the Sac à Dépêches. Hermes grew exponentially, and their name is forever synonymous with high style and haute couture. In 1961, the iconic Hermes carriage logo was created. This was also the start of the classic orange box and brown and white stitch ribbons. The Hermes horse and carriage logo was inspired by the art of Alfred Desrue. In 1971, Jean-Louis Dumas took over from his father Robert, leading Hermes until 2006. Jean-Louis grew Hermes into what it is today. He focused on expanding upon leather goods, silks, perfumes and homeware, and branded the flagship store at the Rue du Saint-Honoré and shifted the atelier to Pantin outside Paris. Dumas revitalized the image of Hermes to accommodate a younger, more modern consumer and increase the growth of Hermes. Hermes is one of the world's most valuable luxury fashion brands and has long transcended the higher-end luxury brand industry, internalizing their iconic products. The Hermes family reject mass production, assembly lines, and mechanization constantly and consistently, emphasizing the value of hand craftsmanship, which continues to remain true to their own history. The majority of Hermes products are manufactured on production sites in France. Luggage, bags, and small leather goods are produced by professional artisans at approximately 12 middle-sized leather goods manufacturing facilities, known as Ateliers Hermes, with a strong emphasis on quality manufacturing. Hermes claim most items are created from start to finish by one craftsman. This is in order to guarantee the quality and uniqueness of Hermes products. Once a bag is completed, it is meticulously inspected to ensure it meets Hermes standards. Each product that adorns the name Hermes is an emblem of great craftsmanship, reflecting the hard work that went into producing it. Today, Jean-Louis Pierre's son, Pierre-Alexis Dumas, is artistic director at Hermes. Under his direction, the brand has seen its biggest growth in decades. Today, the global fashion house caters to more than 250 retail outlets, half of which are owned by the House of Hermes. The trailblazers of high-end fashion specialize in the taste for simplicity rather than tacky. Hermes is a pioneer in finding solutions and answering the needs of modern life. The Hermes soul has always stayed true to form, and this has surely attributed to the brand's long-lasting success. Hermes is a favourite of celebrities, royals, and the richest and most revered names around the world. Through it all, the company have remained in the hands of its founders, the exceptional and talented Hermes family. Today, Hermes excels in all categories, whether it's in the production of their bags to scarves. The fashion house, artistic innovation, graceful elegance, and perfectly designed items oozes elite luxury. Hermes today represents the very epitome of everything quality, luxury, elegance, class. Hermes is a long-standing brand that has withstood the challenges of modern markets, the demands of the industry, and the immense amount of competition. Because their long and colourful history is unrivaled, many fashion houses can only dream of such a heritage. The fact that the stunning bags they create remain so prized is a testament to the fashion house's design brilliance and luxurious quality. The most surprising testament to Hermes' authenticity and revolutionary craftsmanship is the fact a study showed that the iconic Hermes bags have been a better investment over the previous 35 years, more than either stocks or gold. Everyone knows the ultimate goal for every bag collector is to add an Hermes bag as the ultimate symbol of style, luxury and elegance to their luxury handbag collection. So let's take you through our top 5 Hermes handbags to add to your luxury collection. And at number 5, we have the Hermes Evelyn bag. The Evelyn is one of Hermes' most popular crossbody style bags with its saddle-like silhouette. Originally designed by Evelyn Bertrand in 1978, who was head of the Hermes riding department, Evelyn and her team developed a new bag design that would be convenient and a hands-free method for horse groomers to carry their equestrian tools, brushes and essentials, settling on a design for a crossbody that featured one removable, non-adjustable shoulder strap attached to a simple leather body with a small belt closure that snaps into place to secure its contents. The defining feature of this design was the air hole ventilation feature. The H-shaped holes designed on one side of the bag, allowing for the equestrian care tools to dry out whilst in the bag. The shoulder strap is said to evoke the girth that wraps around the horse's body. Originally, the Evelyn bag was actually designed to be worn with the perforated H side facing the body. But since the bag has moved from stable equipment to luxury icon, the H is worn facing outwards. The Evelyn was originally relegated to specific retailers of other equestrian goods and not intended as an everyday bag. And this is where the Evelyn bag remained mostly unnoticed until the early to mid-2000s, when the bag was mysteriously moved to the leather goods department. It was here that the Evelyn made a comeback. The bag caught on, likely due to its easy design and lower price point, and now the Evelyn is seen as yet another irreplaceable cornerstone of Hermes's iconic handbag archives. Since its introduction, there has been 3 versions of the Evelyn: the Evelyn 1, the Evelyn 2, and the Evelyn 3. Each new generation is replaced by its predecessor, and no new bag in the previous generation is produced when the next generation is introduced. The first Evelyn did not have an external rear pocket like the current version. The rear pocket was created on the second Evelyn, but only on the smallest model, and the most recent Evelyn features a rear pocket on every size and with an adjustable canvas shoulder strap. The Evelyn bag is a fuss-free, simple bag with just a button leather tab as its closure, making it perfect for days when you have to run errands. Usually available in either Epsom or Clements leather, the Evelyn bags are very durable. The Epsom offers an embossed calfskin, and therefore the grain can rub out or flatten after many years of wear. But the Clements is Hermes's most popular leather. It's thicker and heavier than most. However, Hermes do now offer the Evelyn bag in canvas and vibrato leather, and the Evelyn III comes in 4 sizes: the mini TPM, the medium TM, the large GM, and the extra large TGM, which stands for Tres Petit Modèle, Grand Modèle, and Tres Grand Modèle. With the Hermes Evelyn Mini, the TPM discontinued in 2019, and the largest size, the Evelyn TGM, even rare and more difficult to find, but popular amongst Hermes's male customers. In 2016, the French fashion house also debuted the Evelyn Cellier. With this version, the Hermes Cellier mark is featured on the outside of the bag, and the giant perforated H is removed and replaced with an embossed H enclosed within a diamond shape in one of their most sturdier leathers, and the construction was converted to the house's timeless Cellier construction, in which the edges are turned out to create a geometric and starking structured finish. This new design came in 2 of the traditional Evelyn sizes, the 29 PM and the 33cm GM. Although the Evelyn line have 3 different generations of design, they always stay true to the bag's iconic shape and the perforated leather H on the front. The bag's signature H usually has 63 holes, 40 for the oval, 9 for each arm of the H, and 5 across the H's middle, with perforations raw, unfinished edges, but evenly spaced and sized. The Evelyn is a practical mainstay for Hermes and is a favourite entry-level Hermes accessory. The perfect first purchase when delving into the world of Hermes. It is an investment piece that will last a lifetime, and you will not have to break the bag to own one relative to Hermes prices. It is not as rare or as popular as other Hermes bags, and you can purchase the Hermes Evelyn bags directly from Hermes boutiques. The Evelyn is a completely different style, purpose and aesthetic, but is definitely an example of what could happen when high-end fashion and function go hand in hand. The Evelyn is an understated, practical and luxurious bag, a simple silhouette, sleek, stylish and sophisticated. It's a design that makes it easy to pair with any casual outfit. Whether you're grocery shopping, running errands or going to brunch, it's the ideal companion. All Hermes bags are handmade by skilled craftsmen at Hermes and stitched with Hermes signature saddle stitching. Every Hermes bag is therefore a piece of art by the artisans at Hermes. When last checked, the retail price for the Evelyn PM was £2,270, and the GM retailed for £2,520. On the resale market, you may be able to acquire an Evelyn bag for less than £2,000 depending on the condition. Regardless of what leather is being used, the interior of the Hermes Evelyn is always raw. The removable strap is made from canvas with a leather trim that matches the colour of the bag, Hermes' Evelyn bag comes in a variety of primary, standard and vibrant colours. The colour choice is endless in the Evelyn range. From classic black to bright green, you're sure to find a colour to suit you. The Evelyn is truly a must-have, timeless bag that will remain in style and in your wardrobe forever. At number 4, we have the Hermes Constance. In 1959, Robert Dumas Hermes employed a designer by the name of Catherine Chalet, who gave birth to her 5th child, a girl by the name of Constance. To honour this momentous event, Catherine decided to name one of her handbag designs after her child. The first bag of this design left the Hermes production store on the day of the birth of Catherine's child. The original Constance bag was a favourite of First Lady Jackie Kennedy Onassis in the 60s. It was another famous Hermes handbag made famous by high-profile customers. It didn't take long before Hollywood and the rest of the world followed her lead, and the Hermes Constance was in high demand. As a symbol of the ultimate class and style, her endorsement of the bag was all that was needed to make the Constance one of the most desirable models in the world, a reputation that has endured for the decades. The Constance has a sleek, boxy shape and an adjustable strap which slides through its 2 hasps made with palladium, gold or silver hardware. The shoulder strap is ingeniously looped so you can wear it either long or short, making the bag versatile, allowing you to wear it over the shoulder or as a crossbody. The Constance is an elegant bag, simple, made with an interior of lambskin lining. It also features rounded corners and has 2 generous gussets. The gusset is an essential part of the Constance design, as it provides a rigid and slim silhouette that is difficult to master, requiring expert craftsmanship. The gusset helps the bag to retain its original shape without sagging over time. The gusset also enhances the longevity of the bag for the long term. Each of the sizes that the Constance bag comes in has an option of a single or double gusset and a zipper and patch pocket, meaning the interior includes 1 single compartment or 2 separate compartments. This option allows the client to choose which best suits their needs as per the interior space they require. The most striking element of the Constance is the iconic piece-resistant H-buckle fastener, which just grabs your attention. The contours of the H-shaped clasp curves gently into the cutout of the flap. The H is either adorned in gold or silver, can be lacquered, set with diamonds and precious stones, or so much more. It is a functional design that opens and closes with the aid of a spring-loaded mechanism concealed on each side of the bar fixed to the flap. The H is placed firmly centered with an intersecting horizontal bar. Due to its compact size, the Constance is great for those fashionistas who prefer a smaller bag. The Constance is available in 5 sizes: the micro 14cm, mini 18cm, the 23cm, 24cm, and a wider, narrower version called the Elan. The Elan is the latest version, which was introduced in 2010 by Hermes. Soon after, the 25 and the 29 version were discontinued after its arrival. The Elan is more rectangular compared to the other sizes. The smaller Hermes Constance 18 has 2 slip pockets on the front and rear side of the bag. The bigger Hermes Constance 24 has a slip pocket on the front and a zipped pocket at the rear. Prices from the Constance range from under £5,000 to upwards of £7,000. Despite its luxurious state, the bag's flexibility makes it an easy wearing bag for those lucky enough to own one. The Constance incorporates Hermes' classical design but can effortlessly match any outfit and is suitable for absolutely any occasion in a way few bags are able to do so. The Constance is a timeless bag, and it has been revamped and revitalised each passing decade for more than 60 years and will continue to do so as Hermes are constantly adding a plethora of limited edition and variations to its portfolio. The Constance bag is available in various materials like calfskin and other exotic materials like crocodile leather. The craftsmanship of the Constance is impeccable, and it's surprisingly one of the brand's most complicated designs, with each Hermes Constance bag taking 14 to 18 hours of work by a single artisan to create, a testament to its quality and longevity. Not only is the Constance a useful and convenient bag because of its hands-free styling, but it's also an even more desirable bag because of its exclusivity and the threat that Hermes want to discontinue the model. The Constance is one of the hard-to-acquire Hermes bags. It is not a bag you can purchase directly from an Hermes store. Not quite on the same level as the more popular Hermes bags, but the Constance still holds its own with a certain sophistication that makes it another classic Hermes bag and an evergreen fashion icon. Each design brings qualities that make the Constance bag unique and a collectible piece of contemporary design and art. There are fewer Constance bags than the other enviable styles, so Hermes has created many limited editions to collect and to admire. The Constance is a bag that has stood the test of time. The rich and storied history of this bag and its longevity sets it apart from all other bags. The Constance will go down in the history of Hermes brands as one of the most unique models in the archives of iconic Hermes bags. The Constance is an innovative design that was remarkably modern even to this day. With its sleek, minimalistic lines, the Constance holds its ground with a quiet elegance. If you're a savvy person, the Constance is definitely a smart investment, as it is in high demand and retains a lot of its value. Modern yet classic, functional and versatile, chic and effortless, the Constance is a great investment to add to your luxury handbag collection. The Constance is just the sort of bag you can envision a mother passing down to her daughter and through the generations as an heirloom. At number 3, we have the Hermes Bolide. The history of the Hermes Bolide is linked to Henry Ford, founder of Ford Motors. When Émile Maurice Hermes visited Henry Ford, he took Hermes around a dozen Ford car production factories in the US and shows him what the futures of cars would be. Émile was so impressed with a new technology used to fasten a cloth to the top of a car, the zipper, which was used on the roof of Ford's convertible cars. Émile Maurice brought back this new invention that was going to revolutionize luxury handbags as we know it. Hermes had the zip closure patented in France, and Hermes added a zipper to the middle of the bag design. Shortly after that, the Bolide bag was created in 1923. It was the first Hermes bag made with a zip and the first bag in history made with a zipper. It came at the time where car rides were becoming popular amongst the upper class, and Émile Maurice Hermes wanted to make a bag to suit the needs of his travelling customers. The word bolide meant meteor or comet at first, and then in the 20th century it was turned into a nickname for sports cars or fast cars going full speed on the road. The name of the bag itself was supposed to match the spirit of the first car races and rallies. The bolide was initially named Le Sac pour l'auto, or the bag for the car, before it became the Bolide. The Hermes Bolide was very modern in its shape for a bag dating back to the 1920s, and since then the Bolide has never gone out of fashion. The Bolide is a minimal yet graceful design, round, easy to carry with a very spacious interior. The Bolide is practical and secure thanks to the zipper. When it was first released, the Bolide bag was a must-have bag, and the elegant bag design was quickly adopted by many. The Bolide was used for a lot of travelling, and Hermes became the go-to brand for travelling accessories. The Bolide is a universal and understated classic bag that can be worn as a tote or shoulder bag. Originally designed for storing your valuables during travel and to be easily placed in the trunk of a car, it wasn't until 1982 that a smaller version was debuted. Rather than the travel-size version, the Bolide was introduced in handbag size, in a trapezoidal shape, equipped with curved long handles, a removable leather shoulder strap, a padlock and zipper clochette, and a single zip closure. The exterior is gorgeously adorned with a lovely stitch pattern. The classic Hermes Bolide bag is usually unrecognisable to the average person, but the in-the-know fashionistas and collectors know that the Bolide is one of the most revolutionary handbags ever made. The Belide bag has stood through almost 100 years in fashion and is still going strong, with Hermes creating limited edition pieces in addition to the different sizes and skins for everyday uses and travel. The Belide is an extremely versatile bag. The Belide comes in 6 different sizes, the largest at 45 centimeters. Next, we have the 35 centimeters, the 31 centimeter, 30 centimeter, the most recent 27 centimeter, and the very rare 20 centimeter. The most common sizes purchased right now are the 27 centimeter, the 31 centimeter, and the new 30 centimeter. The 45 centimeter Belide is used more for travel or as a weekend bag than for everyday use, and is often used by men. The rare 20 centimeter Belide is very difficult to find and is a super hot style right now. The price of the Belides range from over £5,000 upwards of £15,000 depending on the exotic material used. The Belide is still in demand even though it is not as famous as the Birkin or Kelly. Like all other Hermes bags, there are various types of styles in the Belide. It comes in 2 different styles, the Miu and the Rigid. Miu is a softer leather which gives the bag a more casual look. The Rigid is hard and makes it a sturdier looking bag and a good option as a work bag. Depending on the versions, there are 2 further styles. One is the Web Belide, which has an exterior pocket, no oval pouch and 2-way zip closure. And the other is just the Belide, which has a single zip closure, the oval patch and an extra long strap. The oval leather part is especially made for you to adorn your bag with your initials. The Belide comes in Sicken leather for the Miu and Epsom and Clements leather for the Rigid. Although some believe the Belide is for the more mature fashionistas, it still remains one of Hermes's popular models. Since the Hermes Belide bag is so old and cherished in the fashion house, it is one of the hardest Hermes bags to find, even on the second-hand market. With over 100 years from the release of the first model, the Hermes Belide bag represents an essential part and piece of fashion history, with the power to make any outfit look exclusive and expensive. The bag is most popular in Tokyo and Paris, where discreet, elegant designs is key for fashionistas that are not loud or over the top. The Belide bag is a chic and luxury bag, understated but worthy of a place in your luxury handbag collection. And at number 2, we have the Kelly bag. The Kelly is hands down one of the most valuable, sought after and coveted luxury bags of all time, and it is clear to see why. An elite piece of luxury, the Kelly bag is now an expensive status symbol, worn on the arms of celebrities and the affluent in society. It is a symbol of wealth. The Kelly bag is highly prestigious and exclusive, and as a result can be very hard to come by. With prices starting from about £6,500, the Hermes Kelly bag is the epitome of true class and elegance. The Hermes Kelly bag has a storied history. It took about 50 years before the Kelly was officially named the Kelly. Designed by Robert Dumas in the 30s and first introduced in 1935, the bag was redesigned several times. The Kelly bag was originally called the Sac à Dépêches before it was catapulted to wealth status by American-born actress turned Monaco princess Grace Kelly, who was fond of carrying the bag everywhere. On one particular occasion, she innovatively used the gorgeous accessory as a camouflage to hide her pregnancy. Grace Kelly was such a fashion icon. The princess embodied innate elegance and oozed class in the 70s. She was constantly snapped by paparazzis and was often featured in magazines covering her outfits. This particular picture went viral all over the world and was on the front page of numerous magazines, making waves in high society. It was the public that actually named the Sac à Dépêches the Kelly bag. The picture gave Hermes even more exposure and the demand for the bag grew, which inspired Hermes to produce even more of the iconic bags for wealthy celebrities who wanted to show their wealth and status also. The princess made the bag become a status symbol overnight, and it became even more sought after by wealthy, fashionable women throughout the world. The Sac à Dépêches was eventually renamed to Kelly in 1977. The Kelly is still a coveted luxury bag, and the demand for the bag is one of the highest in the history of fashion till this day. The Kelly bag has a lovely trapezoidal structured shape, with 2 straps made of 3 layers of leather and 4 metallic studs on the bottom, which allows it to be set on the ground without getting it dirty. The Kelly also features triangular gussets, structured handles, and a strap that crosses over the clasp. The Hermes Kelly is available in 8 sizes, the number relating to the length of the base of the bag in centimetres. The Kelly 15, the Kelly 20, the Kelly 25, the Kelly 28, the Kelly 32, the Kelly 35, the Kelly 40, and the Kelly 50. The Kelly 40 and 50 tend to work better for travel. However, the most common sizes of the Kellys are the Kelly 25, the Kelly 28, the Kelly 32, and the Kelly 35. All sizes are great choices for everyday wear. All sizes are versatile and can accommodate all your daily essentials. The Hermes Kelly 25 transitions effortlessly from a day to night bag. In addition, the Kelly 25 is ideal for formal occasions or wearing it casually as a crossbody. On top of that, there are mini and petite wallet versions that are known as the Kelly Pochette and the Kelly Cut. And there's also the Kelly shoulder bag or the Kelly travel bag. The Kelly bag is also adorned with signature hardware. Its clasp and lock are equally a part of its design. The clasp on the Kelly are either gold-plated or with a palladium finish, and for some more luxurious customized bags, the clasp and lock can also be plated in 24-karat gold or silver. Each bag also comes with its own key in a leather lanyard known as a clochette. The interior of a Hermes Kelly bag is a single open compartment with a zipped pocket on the side, the rear side of the bag, and 2 slip pockets on the front side. The current Kelly comes in 2 distinct styles, the Cellier and the Retourne style. To distinguish between them, you will have to look at the edges of the bag. The Cellier construction is the older one and is defined with a pointed out edge that reveals a top stitch and a resin edge coat. Overall, this gives the bag a more rigid structure, including a stiffened layer between the outer leather and inner lining, with the side and bottom stitching clearly visible. The sharper edge gives the Kelly Cellier an air of sophisticated formality. The Kelly Cellier appears to look more formal and ladylike. To get the shape, strong leathers are used, typical leathers like Epsom leather and box leather. The Kelly Cellier bag also tends to hold their shape very well over time. The Retourne style has a softer construction, as the bag is sewn and then turned inside out, hiding the exterior side stitching, which is completed with a piping trim. The construction is typically produced in more supple materials with softer leathers like the Togo and the Clements for the Retourne Kellys. Its slouchy feel makes this style more popular among Hermes lovers who would like to wear a bag on a daily basis, adding a more casual feel to their wardrobe. The Kelly Cellier can cost slightly more than the Retourne of the same size due to the bag shape. The original Kelly, referred to as Kelly 1, is often sold with a shoulder strap that features a single ring design. The Kelly 2, which was released in the 2000, is an update to the original Kelly. This version features a double ring at the top handle, designed to attach a shoulder strap. The Kelly bags are made with the uttermost care and precision. Many steps are taken to create this highly coveted bag, such as the meticulous process of checking the leathers for any defects, a stage that can take several hours alone to assess. The immaculate and impeccable making of each Kelly bag takes extreme care, dedication, and skill. The process requires between 18 to 25 hours of flawless expert craftsmanship, with each bag being made by a single artisan, taking between 680 to 2,000 stitches to secure 36 separate pieces of leather. The Kelly bag is made from some of the most luxurious durable leathers and skins, from crocodile to ostrich, and stunning grains and patterns that give each bag its distinctive look. If you want to purchase a Kelly bag, you have to exercise real patience. Because of the sheer craftsmanship involved and the rarity of the style, securing a Kelly is an arduous process and can be costly. Unlike other Hermes bags, one cannot simply add the bag to their shopping cart online or get one in store, and the Hermes ateliers in Paris only take orders twice a year. If you want a fresh Kelly bag, that is. After placing your order, all you can do is wait. The Hermes waiting list are also said to last forever, making the resale of the Kelly bags big business too. You could get luckier trying to find a vintage Kelly on the pre-loved market. You will definitely get your hands on one faster. The Hermes Kelly is truly one of the most in-demand, iconic and special bags of all time. With its stunning appearance, the Kelly is discreet and understated, exuding classic, high-class taste. The Kelly is a true investment piece that will never lose its value, and you are not only purchasing a beautiful bag, but one that comes with a story rich in history. For almost a century, the Kelly bag has been an icon, transcended fashion as a keepsake and heirloom. The Hermes Kelly bag is one of the ultimate symbols of elegance and luxury. If you obtain a Kelly, you are choosing a timeless and elegant piece. The design is iconic and instantly recognizable to all fashionistas. What makes it so special is that despite its minimalist style, it exudes pure sophistication and class, and it does it so in an exceptionally effortless manner. One of the most exquisite Hermes handbags to date, the Kelly is absolutely beautiful and stunning. The bag is such a cultural icon as well as a fashion statement, instantly elevating the status of anyone carrying it.
If you have not already, please like our video, share and hit that subscribe button.
And at number 1, we have the Hermes Birkin bags. Hermes Birkin bags are amongst the most desired and sought after luxury items in the luxury fashion industry. Their iconic look and shape, the skins and leathers that they are made with, and the amount of time and skill that goes into creating one, all accumulate to create the most luxurious bags that millions would love to get their hands on. Like other iconic Hermes bags, there is a story behind the making of the Birkin. The Birkin is named after a cultural icon, the singer, actress and model Jane Birkin. An English actress based in France during the majority of her career, Jane appeared in movies like Blow Up and Wonderwall, and then moved to the French film industry, playing the lead role in the film's slogan in 1969. The story goes that Jane Birkin was the mind behind this bag. The Birkin came into existence following an exchange between Jane Birkin and the former Hermes chief executive Jean-Louis Dumas, who met by chance on an airplane flight from Paris to London in the early 80s. Jane ended up sitting next to the former Hermes chief executive, and as Jane was placing her straw travelling bag in the overhead compartment for her seat, the contents of her bag fell out onto the floor, leaving her scrambling to find them. Jane explained to Dumas that it had been very hard to find a leather weekend bag that she liked. Dumas suggested she needed one with pockets, and this sparked a conversation about her ideal bag. Dumas immediately pulled out a pencil and an aeroplane sick bag, and the two designed a sketch for the Birkin bag. Hermes debuted the new iconic Birkin bag in 1984. The Birkin is the ultimate fashion statement at the top of any dream handbag list, only surpassing the Hermes Kelly. The Birkin bag features a signature silhouette, solid leather construction, and heavy precious metal hardware. Each Birkin is handmade by a single artisan from start to finish, who have a minimum of 5 years training. The creating of the Birkin bag takes up to 40 hours, and the artisans usually use traditional tools and techniques dating back to the Middle Ages. The Hermes Birkin is the ultimate status symbol of wealth, with a starting price of around £7,000 rising every year. The Birkin bag is one of the most prized possessions of the deep-pocketed few, with the likes of Victoria Beckham rumoured to own around 100, costing well over £1 million. The Birkin is a boxy leather design, capacious and roomy, elegant and beautiful, sturdy, crafted in supple leather. It also features a buckled flat top and a clasp, a key and padlock fastening, and two top handles allowing you to carry it in your hand or on your wrist. The keys are enclosed in a leather lanyard known as the clochette, carried by looping it through a handle. You can lock the Birkin by closing the top flaps over the buckle loops, wrapping the buckle straps, or closing the lock on the front hardware. Many Birkin carriers also tuck the flap inside the bag and the buckle strap with the lock in the front to show the esteemed Hermes Made in France stamp. The Birkin interior is relatively simple, with an unlined leather interior with 2 internal pockets, an open compartment with a large zippered pocket and an additional open pocket. The zip has the Hermes logo engraved on both sides of the slider. It also has solid metal feet called the clous, allowing you to put the Birkin on the floor without getting it dirty. The Birkin comes in a range of sizes from 25 to 30, 35, 40 centimeters, with travelling bags of 50 and 55 centimeters. The bag also comes in a variety of materials and hides, from calf leather to ostrich leather. In 2020, prices for Birkin bags started under £7,000 for regular leather and reached up to £300,000 with a bag made of exotic skin and diamonds. Costs can vary depending on the type of leather and gets even higher if exotic skins are used and if the bag is adorned with precious materials and jewels. Birkins are distributed to Hermes boutiques on unpredictable schedules and in limited quantities, creating scarcity and exclusivity. However, the bag has shown up on the upscale resale market in abundance, and they are now frequently sold in second-hand boutiques and all through social media. For Hermes, perfection is an absolute and nothing less. For this reason, the Birkin bag is not only an object of true desire for every true fashionista, but also a work of art. The Birkin is the most iconic Hermes bag, a symbol not only of the Maison's savoir-faire, but of luxury, beauty, elegance, and pure class. From Hollywood to high society, the iconic Birkin bag has become a global symbol of status and wealth. The timeless Birkin has enjoyed exalted iconic status because it never bends to trends, securing its prime position in the history of luxury fashion handbags. This exclusiveness of the Hermes Birkin bag is steeped in celebrated history, heritage, tradition, and craftsmanship. The Birkin is a true timeless masterpiece that will become the crown jewel of any luxury handbag collection. Only if you can obtain one though. And as you guessed it, bonus bag! Debuted in 1964, the Hermes Garden Party bag is a simple tote bag with a classic silhouette. There are no obvious logos, no visible signs indicating that the bag originates from Hermes. It's a minimalistic, understated style, perfect for those who want to stay away from the more extravagant bags. However, the blank canvas can easily be personalised and accessorised with one of Hermes's colourful charms and twillies that can give the bag a little bit more zhuzh and make it a little bit more special. The soft structure of the tote offers a generous interior. There is no top flap, only a clip closure, which means the capacity of the bag is not rigidly confined to its core dimensions. The Hermes Garden Party features a single open compartment and an internal zip pocket, secured by a single snap button. The design allows for easy access to its contents. The clous de sel snap fastening connects the sides of the bag, which can be unclipped, allowing you to expand, opting for a wider base. Handy for those times when you need extra room for your extra items, making it a great everyday bag and travel bag. The Hermes Garden Party comes in 3 sizes: the Garden Party 30, measuring at 30 centimeters, the 36, measuring at 36 centimeters, and the 39, less common and usually in canvas. The Garden Party 30 totes are perfect for everyday wear and are comparable to larger sized handbags. The 36 tote has a little bit more capacity and is more well suited for travel, work and errands. The Garden Party 39 is more heavy duty and better for travel and packing. The Hermes Garden Party bag is one of the most affordable Hermes bags, as you can find it on the market for just over £2,000, considering the exquisite finish and craftsmanship offered by the fashion house. The Hermes Garden Party bag hits the mark on quality and functionality. It has a casual, relaxed vibe, but it's still very structured and chic. It is also the easiest Hermes bag to find in stores. The Hermes Garden Party is designed and handcrafted by artisans at Hermes using the signature saddle stitch technique. The Hermes Garden Party comes in 2 different styles, all leather and canvas with leather trim. The canvas style has a canvas body with contrasting leather handles and trim. The leather commonly used for all leather styles is called Nagonda leather. It is soft, supple with a matte finish. It is durable and water resistant, which is great because totes tend to have to withstand a lot of wear and tear with frequent use. The full leather version bags are usually available in a single colour, while the canvas version is available in both a single and dual colour tone. Both the canvas and all leather styles have a canvas interior. The use of canvas interior makes the garden party relatively more affordable compared to its peers, as canvas styles retail for less than leather. To add on to the choice of sizes, there are also special edition garden party totes with unique features. Some garden party totes feature detachable straps and outside pockets, and some come with patterned canvas interiors as well. The Hermes Garden Party bag is also available in many different colours and finishes, so it's easy to find a style which appeals to your individual taste. Whether you're looking for a functional office bag or a casual shopper design, you will have a lot of options to choose from with the affordable Hermes Garden Party bag. And this concludes our top 5 Hermes bags to add to your luxury investment collection.
Aside from our recommendations, please remember that many things can affect how valuable a bag is, from the material to the colour, in addition to whether it is seasonal or not. An investment does not only have to be in terms of monetary value gained over time. Investment can also be in terms of quality, material and durability. Is also important because luxury bags, when invested in properly, are most certainly made to last a lifetime, whether or not you want to sell it. We will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye from Creme De Luxury.